So let's talk for a second about the printing quality of the books. I believe that I make some of the most beautiful books on the comic book market. All of our books come with specific coloring when it comes to doing our end sheets. So this one is a psychological book, so we made everything black. You can see we do a lot of cool, interesting things with the covers. For this one, the title is on the back of the cover. All of our books also have ribbons. We also print on a high quality art gloss paper. As you can see in the sun, the paper doesn't shine. It's actually the paper itself that is shining, because it is an art glossy paper instead of a gloss laminate. So it kind of feels like the line art is shimmering. We also add, here I'm going to show you a couple of things in the Katrina book. So you can see we also do a lot of things with UV spot. This one has a more funny, irreverent look. It's more action, so it's got red insides. It's got a red ribbon. I'm going to show you the page that I think is the most telling for the paper quality. So you can see, like, this page feels like an art print. We also do a lot of back matter content. So you can see we do process stuff in the back. There's going to be the same kind of stuff in the Pixie Dust book. We have pinups. Also, we've got 10 pinups from people like Kelsey Jo Silva, Morgan Beam, Jen Hickman, Rivenus, Juan Frigeri, who is the artist for Katrina Hates the Dead, Renzo Podesta, who is the artist for Ichabod Jones Monster Hunter, both have pinups in the back of the book, along with Bruno Cerullo, who was the artist on Paradise, and just a lot more artists. Rivenus from Discordia and such. And so sometimes we do things like glow-in-the-dark covers. So like this is a glow-in-the-dark cover book. But I want to show you, what I want to show you in this book is, let me find it. Let me find a good description, because basically what we do is we sew bind the book in at the seam also. You can see up here, these are called HTs. This one has a blue one. This one's got a red one, but this one has a pretty good depiction also of the, so you can see it really well in this one. So you can see we sew bind the books, we do not glue them in. That allows you to lay them flat like this. It also helps with durability. So this is exactly how it's going to be printed, except it's going to be printed in a square format. So a square format because I wanted to give some homage to the old Zuda books. I also want to do something kind of unique and different. So that one's going to be an 8.5 by 8.5 square, which makes its format much different than anything else that we've done. But we always are trying to do interesting stuff. You can see in this cover there's actually no title until you actually open the book, and then you see the title inside, but there's no title on the cover. So these all three books are also available during the campaign, but I wanted to show you the kind of quality that we use when we print your books. So we take a lot of care to make sure that everything is perfect when it comes to these books. And this one, specifically, this Monsters and Other Scary Shit with the white eye cover, this is a variant. We only printed 600 of these ones, and if you want them, I promised I would never do, I promised myself I would never do this during a Kickstarter campaign, but since this is the launch month of this book, I'm going to offer this book, which is only going to be available at shows during this Kickstarter campaign. So if you want that, you can pledge for it. There's add-ons. There's an add-on thing down below. It's $45 if you want this book. It is $70 if you want this book and you want it shipped to another country. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this sort of look through how we're printing the books, and I hope you can see now. This will be our 4th book that we've printed like this. This is going to be our 13th book that we release overall. But like you can see, we are exceedingly good at like printing beautiful books. So I hope you will join us on this journey, and thank you so much.